Let's do a little over-under action here. So Apple, Danny Vena just reported on Apple's earnings for us yesterday. Blowout quarter, $111 billion in revenue, most profits ever. The 5G iPhone is a huge hit. Their services business is growing. Wedbush analyst Dan Ives, covered the company for years, says Apple's on track to be the first $3 trillion company on U.S. markets sometime over the next year. So that implies about 26% upside from today. Danny Vena, are you taking the over or the under on Apple's stock price being 26% higher in a year?
I'm going to take the path of least resistance, considering the fact that Apple stock is up. It was up 80% last year. It's up several percentage points already this year. Looking at the accelerants that are going on right now, the iPhone is probably going to be a 2-year refresh cycle. So we're going to see a lot of iPhones purchased over the next couple of years. I think the more iPhones there are, the more service business is going to grow. You put those two things alone together, and I think you get more than 26% upside over the coming 12 months. So I'm going to say over.
Dan Campbell, what do you say here, buddy?
I'm going under. And I'm going to point out, there's sort of it's not that I don't believe in Apple, and I'm a big fan. I've got an iPhone myself. I own shares. One thing I'm going to latch onto here that's a little bit different. In order for Apple to become a $3 trillion company, the value of its outstanding shares needs to go up by a total of that 26%. And so one of the things that, you said, hey, well, that means the share price has to go up. But actually, I think that share price is going to have to go up more than that. And that's because Apple's buying back a boatload of shares to the tune of, I just looked it up, $80 billion last year. And so if it is retiring those shares and making them no longer available in the float, then the question becomes, okay, does that take that out of the market cap or not? I can't remember for sure whether it takes it out of the market cap or not once it is bought back. But I'm just going to say, Apple's had 2 really good years in a row. It's going to have good business, but everybody knows it's going to have good business. I'm just going to roll the dice and say, no, I'll go under. And Danny, I'll buy you a beer the next time we ever, hopefully we'll have a conference where we get together face to face. If I'm wrong, then I'm buying. If you're wrong, maybe you can buy.
So to add that much market cap, guys, it's got to add a Berkshire Hathaway and a half, right? Could it do it? Sure, it could do it. I mean, I think it added close to that last year, or more. Again, that's just a contextual thing. The law of large numbers, blah blah, yada yada. Money's cheap. It's an excellent company, incredible company. I love my iPhone. My wife loves hers. We got a house full of iPads. I think the services business is gonna nail it. It's gonna continue to grow, but I'm gonna take the under here. I'm gonna take the under. It's gonna go up 25.5%. So
that's 2 beers for Vena if he wins.
There you
awesome.
go. There you go. Well, I'll drink the beers and we can give Danny some soda. How about that? That'll make me happy.